Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're deep diving on Hyperledger. We're also taking a look at XDC, which is XinFin. That network is so disruptive for trade finance that it's worth mentioning again in this video because it's one of my more popular videos recently is about XDC. So I kind of have to like update you guys on what's going on. I feel like it's needed. So you got the Wall Street Blockchain Alliance. We're going from the bottom to the top with this Hyperledger member list. And you got a bunch of universities. You got Stellar Network, which is connected to Hyperledger. And one of the ways we can confirm that they're connected as well and that this ISO 222 ecosystem graphic is legit is because it all makes sense. All these dots can be connected. I mean, look at Stellar, right? Right below that, it's a Hyperledger fabric, which is then connected to Accenture, and Consensus is also part of the INATBA founding members. All that is ecosystem. With the Linux Foundation or Alvarium, right? Hyperledger is a part of the Linux Foundation, right? They got all these members together to work together to better the world, to better the economy, however way they're gonna do that. But look, you got a bunch of especially like the Monetary Authority of Singapore, right? You got the MIT Connection of Science. So this is a Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Gary Gensler, I think, was a professor there for blockchain and stuff. Guys, all this is now making sense, right? Hope this is making sense. You got the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. You got Chamber of Digital Commerce. You also got the Bank of England, a part of this Hyperledger member list. The AAIS. You got other universities here. You got WeTrade, Walmart, Visa. Also, Tencent, which is a huge company overseas. You also got Swift, and let's see, the Smart Block Laboratory. What else is huge? Samsung, Ripple, SAP. Ripple, guys, is a part of the Hyperledger fabric. So Quant is a part of the Hyperledger fabric. So these are the coins you technically, the coins that you want to buy. Ripple is not a coin. I mean, XRP is the coin that Ripple is utilizing for settlements. But R3, you get the idea. R3 is also connected to this. So because of the R3 connection between Hyperledger and stuff, that's how XDC plays a role with this whole Hyperledger thing. They're all connected, guys. It may not say that XinFin Network is a part of the Hyperledger, but because R3, we know that's linked to the XDC network, they might as well be brothers and sisters. They might as well be together still. You got Oracle, a bunch of other companies. You got LG, you got Microsoft, Lenovo. You got everything except for car companies. JD.com, the phone company right here. So a lot of these technology giants. Hedera Hashgraph, FedEx Corporation. You also have DOT Labs. A bunch of other institutions like the T-Mobile. We already mentioned Verizon as well. Right, the IOTA is gonna work with that. They don't mention IOTA, which is surprising, but maybe that's linked indirectly with some other corporation. I don't know. You got American Express, which is huge, and then you got IBM, JP Morgan, and Chase. We know nothing in finance happens without JP Morgan and Chase and Goldman Sachs authority or not authority, but permission. Accenture, Consensus is a part of the Hyperledger fabric member list, so that confirms this whole graphic right here. Accenture is right here, Consensus is right there, right? All leading to the INATBA founding members, which is also tied to Ripple, R3. And because XinFin is and R3 are together, that just means that XDC is going to be utilized via R3 Corda. That's how they get their ISO 2022 standards. Swift, right? That's how they can even help out Swift with that. Guys, hello. This is all hopefully making sense now. Crypto is going up. It's like 1 week it's down, another week it's just recovering because of market manipulation. This is all market manipulation, guys. And all these other tokens that are not the ISO 222 coins, it's all distraction to keep you away from ISO 2022. So look at the total XDC supply, 37 billion tokens. It's a third of the total supply of XRP. That's like half of the total supply of, a little bit over half of the supply of Stellar and Hedera Hashgraph. But the circulating supply is 12 billion XDC coins with the market cap of 666 million, which is basically like a little over half a billion, which is not bad. Block time is 2 seconds, so you're basically confirming a transaction every 2 to 3 seconds, which is due to finality. There's 158 masternodes, and by the way, to be able to own an XDC masternode, you have to hold 10 million XDC coins. At least that's what I've heard recently. I'm not completely sure, but you get a daily reward of 2,000 XDC coins a day. So per month, that's 60K. The accounts that hold XDC is 26,000. It's getting close to 27,000, which is nothing compared to Hedera, Hashgraph, XRP even, or Cardano. So it just gives you an idea of how undervalued and how much XDC has been flying under the radar recently. On top of that, you got TradeFinex, which is powered by the XDC protocol. He's talking about how the XDC liquidity, which is specifically built for trade finance, will prevent fraud through transparency, immediate counterparty risk mitigation. So it's going to reduce that risk between counterparties, and you got trade securitization assets are held in central custody and settled via corresponding banking channels. You got the risk of central failures in global trade, being reduced, and that risk of central failures is due to the trade wars, political issues, for example, U.S. and China trade wars, all that. So the XDC protocol allows you to hold securitized trade finance assets or negotiable instruments in a fully tokenized digital form in your custody, so they can be then transferred between financial institutions on a peer-to-peer network without any risk of a centralized failure. So this is just to reduce risk, guys. This is to offset risk and any potential for that. So, and tokenized assets can be settled with digital fiat cash of choice. So you can use any fiat, turn it into XDC and back into whatever coin you want for that trade finance transaction. You got R3, which again is part of the Hyperledger fabric that we show the list of. And R3 in itself is connected to Intel, MasterCard, as well as Microsoft. You got NASDAQ in here, SIA. You got the Swiss exchange. You got Swift. Swift is handling $5 trillion of volume a day. Wells Fargo, major bank, Accenture, Amazon Web Services, Contour. Yeah, guys, R3 is what's connected to XinFin. So this is what makes me bullish about it, because this is under their partnerships, associations, and alliances. And the World Trade Organization and the International Chamber of Commerce is talking about trade finance and XinFin. That's going to be the coin that's built for that, guys. XRP is doing its own thing with settlements and cross-border payments, possibly even derivatives in the future. But handling those transactions is still very, very big for XRP holders. XinFin is also going to benefit from a huge price increase. I mean, we're at the floor when it comes to the price of XinFin. This is at the bottom, guys. XinFin is right now 62% discount from its all-time high of 14 cents. So this gives you an idea that if we already hit 14 cents and we did that with like $1 billion market cap, imagine when this hits like 10 bill in market cap, or 20 bill, which is what any coin in the top 10 basically has. Because this is a top 10 coin just based on fundamentals. Once it hits up there, top 10, buying at 5 cents, which just won't be possible. $4 million worth of volume a day. We know that volume and liquidity is what increases, or what does anything to the price anyway. So if you were to swap XDC's market cap with Bitcoin, you would get a $61 XDC token. Now this is mostly for fun. We know that it's liquidity and volume that really influence price action, but still, this is just pretty fun to do. Swap XDC's market cap with Cardano, you get a $4 XDC coin. It just basically means that if XDC was to perform like Cardano did this year, this is where the price would be of XDC. Very high, compared to what we have right now. Polygon, if XDC behaves like Polygon this year, it can go up to 86 cents. This is implying that XDC gets up to a 10 bill market cap or higher. Now going over with Chainlink, also 92 cents. If they were to swap market caps, this is very doable, guys. But now let's check out something like Stellar, for example, which is more realistic, guys, because Stellar is also heavily connected to Hyperledger and R3. It's gonna be the R3 thanks to the Hyperledger fabric. But if XDC was to swap with XLM's market cap, look, 65 cents. This is basically letting you know So hopefully this gives you an idea where XinFin can go in price, and this is just only considering the retail value that has been flowing into these digital assets lately. Now this is just retail for the most part, but when institutional money starts flowing into XinFin and also XRP and all these other ISO 222 tokens, the prices are going to skyrocket. Not financial advice. This is just my own personal opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. But that's what I think. I also want you guys to check out and consider adding physical silver as part of your portfolio, because during a bartering situation when the US dollar hyperinflates, you're going to be able to trade physical silver, like silver eagles, for like supplies, for food and water. So this is going to be very valuable then, when the US dollar and no one's trusting it, everyone's using everything but the US dollar. Like crypto will be utilized, I'm sure, because you can't just print that. Also, return to the gold standard or precious backed currencies will probably take effect, revaluation, currency reset, etc., etc. All that will happen. Having some physical silver is just a hedge against inflation. That's really it, just to preserve your wealth. Consider looking into this stuff. This is God's money, right? Gold and silver. So hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and comment on it. You guys can also give me suggestions in the comments on future videos that I should make. And yeah, share this video. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.